Those are your famous last words, pal. What's that thing? I've tracked down Brittany's signal. Right now, finding her is my highest priority. It'd be helpful if I could read. However, I'm also very concerned that our cosmic drive key is now missing. If I don't find that, the Drake won't be able to fly fast enough to get us back to Kopai. That would be very, very bad. Hey, it's me. We're playing Pikmin 3 Deluxe. In the last one, I didn't actually do live commentary because I wanted to do a sort of more scripted talk about the game, some info about the differences between the original release and this one. And then we'll brush over the fact I'm playing this on an emulator. From going forward, we are going to be doing some live commentary. Garden of Hope, where's Brittany? Juice left 2. Brittany should be around here. Something is flashing on my map. Maybe it's her. I'm running out of sustenance, so I should find her before it's too late. It looks like the onion has followed me here. So where are the Pikmin? We walk under, we press A. Here's our Pikmin. Something I want to say about what we're doing here is I'm a little concerned. Firstly, oh, that's right. The data file I found explained all this. The onion is the Pikmin's nest. Press A under the onion to take it out or return Pikmin. Apparently I've forgotten how to read. That's helpful. I'm going to install an application on the cot pad that lets me check the Pikmin status remotely. Alright, when you want to do it, Okay, great. Now I'm never going to look at that again. Okay, so yeah, one thing I wanted to say is I'm genuinely unsure at my ability to play this game while commentating at the same time, because if I'm being real with you, the last time I did any sort of real-time commentary on my own in a game like this was probably when I first Let's Played this game. I've not done anything that would be as mentally demanding as that since. Oh, let me tell you right now, those are your famous last words, pal. Like, it's just a whole completely different kettle of fish doing this. One thing I will say, I don't know if I mentioned it, if you press A and then press B when you're plucking, you pluck slightly quicker, which helps when you're trying to do all the required criteria to clear the Garden of Hope within one day, which, at this rate, hopefully, I do it, because I've done it so many times recently. I've actually practiced it quite a bit, admittedly. So, not intentionally practicing, but I have practiced it, which does help. You know, it just means that I can, hopefully provide a more, guide-like playthrough, which is something that I kind of want to do, because I have zero doubts in my ability to play this game well. Man, you are really setting yourself up for failure right now. So, I'm hoping that doing it like this is not going to present any problems. A flower bloomed on that Pikmin's head. It's amazing how many plant-like qualities they possess. I wonder if they develop any new skills with that flower. I have to keep a close eye on them. Thanks, Alf. When Pikmin consume nectar, they blossom into flower Pikmin. Wow. It's almost like I did that without even explaining it. So yeah, thanks game for explaining it. When you collect, when you get Pikmin to run into the nectar like that, they get flowers. They get flowers on their heads instead of leaves. It just means they're a little bit quicker, they're a little bit stronger. But in this game, it doesn't really matter if they're quicker or not because, compared to Pikmin, the original version, they all just, excuse me, they all just follow you anyway. I can't believe I let Pikmin die there. That's kind of embarrassing. I think that might be the first time I've actually had Pikmin die to that since maybe my first playthrough. Now I'm going to have to go check and compare with my first playthrough, which I haven't watched in a very long time, I'm going to admit. I'm a little bit too devoured by cringe to ever watch that, so I tend to just acknowledge its existence and just carry on life as normal. We're breaking down this wall here. We're doing a whole lot of stuff right now. I'm doing it as quick as I possibly can because you can clear this area in one day if you go quick enough. There's Brittany. We found her. Oh no. Brittany's just lying there. I hope I'm not too late. Let's call her on my iPad. Pick up, Brittany. Pick up. Please still be alive. Please. Come on. Where are you? There you are. She's fine. She's just chilling. Alf. Sorry about that. I was just taking a little nap. See her close by? Why wasn't I moving, you ask? Well, you know me. I'm a pretty sound sleeper, even with all those creatures creeping around. Good for you. I wish I could be. But never mind that. Listen. I discovered what fruit looks like a piece of... Wait, what? Listen, I discovered what looks like a piece of fruit. It's over there. Like I said, I've lost my ability to read. But I'm kind of stuck here for the time being. Could you go and check it out for me? Sure, Brittany. Let's go check the fruit out. I hope I can find a way to break down that very obvious glass wall there. There's our fruit, literally just like 2 steps around the corner. Wow, it's even bigger than I thought it would be. If this giant thing really is fruit, then we've hit the jackpot. I'd like to analyze that at the Drake, but now do I get it there? How do you get it there? I don't know. Well, I think I get it there by going like 1, 2, 3, and then forgetting about it and carrying on to the next area. That'll get there when it gets there, and we'll acknowledge it when it does, but we're going to carry on and go through here. Because you might be able to hear the cries of them. But if you can't... What's that thing? It's a bulbous jelly thing, and it looks like it's holding some rock Pikmin in the inside. I'm not going to act like rock Pikmin are a bit of a mystery. This game's 10 years old. There are rock Pikmin in there. I know exactly what they are. They were shown in the first trailer of the game. We just have to get them out, like so. And here they are. Our 6 rock Pikmin. Now, if I was doing a minimum Pikmin run, I would never get more than these 6. It's real rough. I love how you just watch them walk over like that for a little bit. But yeah, you gotta throw them at this. And the quickest way to do it, I think, is to just call them back and then throw them again. And there they go. There it is. There's our rock Pikmin onion. Look at its weird gelatinous legs. So, their onion was trapped inside that crystal. Since I have 2 types of Pikmin now, I can select the ones I want to use with L. Thanks. Select the Pikmin or person you want to throw using L. And when I want to split them up by type, I'll use Y to dismiss the squad. Dismiss your squad with Y, and the Pikmin will sort themselves into different color groups. Yes, they will. Firstly, you guys take that back. I'm going to group up with you as well. We're going to then just forget about you for a second. Oh, there's our fruit. While these 2 Pikmin exist in the air for a little while we do this. Oh, the Drake is sending us a message. It's giving me a Skype call. Look, it's a strawberry. Psych, it's not a strawberry. It's a sunseed berry. And we've juiced it. Here's our juice. And here it is, stored in a little thing. Large quantities of Pikmin U detected. This is a seed-bearing fruit, making cultivation on Kopai possible. Juice from this fruit is safe for consumption by crew members. cool. I'll add the fruit file to the copbad where we can store the results of our analysis. Here's another thing I won't look at until right at the end of the Let's Play. That's a berry. There's my strawberry on the map. But since I don't know much about plants, I'll ask Brittany to write the reports. She is the botanist after all. Great, good for Brittany. Alright, can we break this open now, please? Okay, you are taking that back. Just you. And we're sorting you, then we chuck them, and then we do this. And then we get them to take 1, 2, 3 back. You should be taking this back. What's wrong with you? Then we're gonna pluck you, pluck you, pluck you, pluck you, pluck you. Pluck in, we're just plucking until the cows come home. That's what we're doing. I'm gonna worry about... Actually, no, I'm not gonna worry about that. My plan is to try my very best to get all of the data files in the Let's Play. Problem being, currently, I don't know where all the data files are. So that might present a little bit of an immediate issue for us. Okay, there we go. We'll get this one at least. New sprouts will be the same color as the Pikmin that retrieved the pellet or creature. That means that if predominantly purple, the one Pikmin that wouldn't be able to do that, predominantly rock Pikmin or red Pikmin. So if rock Pikmin are the ones that are mostly carrying something when they take it back to the onion, that'll sprout rock Pikmin pellets or seeds? I don't really know what to call it. I've never really thought about this. There's our formal introduction to Brittany, even though we've already spoke to her a few times. Woo! I can't wait to tell you how happy I am to get out of this place. I'm sick of sleeping outside, and I'm super hungry. You've only been in there one day at least. What's with your entourage there? What's that you say? They're called Pikmin? They're cute. But we don't have time for cuteness right now. Look over there, Alfie. Alfie? I'm sorry, who? Who's Alfie? Let's work together and nab that huge piece of fruit. Well, you know what? It's a good thing I do have these Pikmin, because I'll find this space, I'll lock on with ZR, and then I'll throw you, and I'm going to throw 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Pikmin over. Then we press Y to open the menu and switch leaders. Split into 2 squads to manage your workload more efficiently. For today, that doesn't really make much of a difference, but I am going to throw them up there like this, and then I'm going to press select or minus, and I'm going to go over to where our onion is, and use go here to send Brittany back first. Alf is not going to do that. Oh, even the data file, there's even a data file about this? I think about it, there was indeed a go here function built into the radar. We should try it out soon, or just a second ago. It seems like it'd be helpful if we decide to split into multiple squads. It certainly would be. We're going to ignore most of what's over here for today. Apart from, when this wants to change back to red, I missed it, so it doesn't even matter anyway. We're not going to ignore the sunseed berry. We're going to do that, and then we're going to forget about this. Apart from the data file, and then we're going to come back later and do this when it's a little bit more required of us. So while I do that, tell you what I am going to do. I'm now going to also send... I don't know what they're... Oh, they're getting pellets. I am actually going to send Alf, like I just said with the go here. I wish I had sent some rocks with Brittany, because that would have saved me a couple of seconds breaking down this wall. Unfortunately, I can't do that now, so we're gonna wait. Tell you what, get that butterfly. No, you can take that. Where's Alf? There he is, my little buddy old pal. We're calling them over because when the rocks get close enough to us, we can just chuck them like this at the wall immediately. Right. So, plan 1, to get to the boss, which is up ahead. I've already ruined it. Now what could this be? The radar's picking something up. This is what our radar's picking up. The radar's detecting a signal of some sort. Maybe it's a new type of food. I don't know why a food would be emitting a like 4G phone signal or whatever, but Anyway, let's carry on. We're going to walk over to where this mark is here, and Brittany's going to now tell us what we have to do, even though I'm going to tell you anyways. On the opposite shore, there are materials for building a bridge. I bet if Alf and I work together, we can get it done in no time. Ask Alf to join the squad, move the cursor over to him by calling him and pressing B. Good thing, he's already right next to me. We're going to go over here, pick Alf, lock on, and throw him and a bunch of Pikmin over here. We're going to now forget about that, go back with Brittany so that she can get the remainder of our squad. Send the rocks over here, and then send these reds to start breaking down the wall. This wall that we're now seeing what the wall leads to anyways. The signal must be coming from there. You see how much we've done? It's half day already. Alright, you can do that. Good for you. I'm gonna send this. Great. Now that you're done, come over here. Now we'll go back to Brittany, who's now plucked the remainder of those red Pikmin. We're going to lead her back over here because this bridge will probably be done by the time we get there. Bar 2 pieces. Okay, bar more than 2 pieces, but, you know. Right. I'd almost timed that perfectly, but it's fine because when we do get to fight the boss, it will not take us very long, even slightly. Even though this wall's not even done. Doesn't matter, because we're going to get it done real quick. If the red Pikmin want to charge it, the wall, that is. Cool. Call them over, let's go. I'm Brittany, because I'm always Brittany apparently. This seems to always happen to me. I always end up playing as Brittany. What? This data file... Wait, what? What's this data file doing all the way out here? I don't know why you're acting surprised that there's just a random data file here, even though there were a bunch all over the ground. My search for treasure continues with no luck. But I can't fly back home to Hockertate without procuring a few priceless artifacts. I'm sending something valuable up ahead, but I'm also sensing danger, so if someone finds this data file, please send word to my son that I didn't make it. Captain Olimar? There's another captain who's been through here, and he's from Hockertate? People from their planet go to such extremes to scavenge treasure. Maybe it's all the vegetables they eat that makes them so treasure crazed. Well, sad to say, it looks like Olimar met his end up ahead. We better be careful. Now, I don't know if I read that properly when I first played this game, but imagine reading that and going, Olimar's dead? And this killed him? Something doesn't feel right. Well, that would be the something that doesn't feel right. That's the Armoured Mawdad, I think. I'm gonna add a correction in there if that's wrong, but I think it might say his name. Okay, never mind, it doesn't. First thing we're gonna do, immediately bear left or right. Just walk around him. Wait for him to stop. Throw rock Pikmin at his tail. Hopefully you break it first time around, because that's going to save you a little bit of time when you get to here. You can now lock on and send all your Pikmin charging at it. If you're lucky, you'll do enough damage to him there in that one go to trigger his final phase. Use exoskeleton. The exoskeleton is made of crystal. Use rock Pikmin to smash it. Well, I've already done that. Yeah. So we're already in his final phase because that's how easy it is to kill this boss. So I don't know how Olimar supposedly died to it according to that monologue. Anyway, he's going to charge at us. We need to walk around him. And then when he stops, send your Pikmin to him. I don't know why only 2 Pikmin went on him, but okay. Well, I guess we're going to go for a round 2 here, I guess. It's fine. It won't spare us too long. Alright, lock on, charge, kill him. Done. That's the boss. That's all it takes. He spits out a dragon fruit and a phone. I don't know how he was storing those things inside of his stomach, but I also don't know how they weren't damaged. I also don't know how the phone is still working, even if the battery is reset, because it's running on 0000 AM over there. Still don't know where the captain is. Okay, well for now we'll take this back to the Drake for analysis. This could be useful. Great. What we're gonna do, put the rock Pikmin on this, put more Pikmin on it as well, so that it gets back quick as possible, basically. Send this stuff so it goes as quick as possible. Then we'll find the dragon fruit, we'll put the rest of the Pikmin on this, because this one is only going to the Drake. Well, it is. Well, the phone and that are only going to the Drake. If we send this quicker, it means that it'll get through quicker. For some reason, when you send stuff through here, it'll only go as fast as the slowest thing traveling. So if you send this first, it tends to make a lead. Then it's followed by this, and then the dragon fruit. The only reason being, I want the dragon fruit to get to the rock Pikmin because I want more rock Pikmin. Because, truth be told, red Pikmin in this game, not awfully useful. If I could speak English, that would also be great. We're gonna send Brittany over to the rock Pikmin home and hope to God that they get there on time. We're then just gonna wait with Alf for everything else to make its way through. We're gonna watch it, just because there's not much else you can do in the day now that you've done this. Maybe worry about the fiery blowhog. We could probably deal with that. I don't think it's going to present much of an issue for us. But I'll tell you what, to be sure, I might just do it. Because it shouldn't take us a whole lot of effort. I'm going to do it anyway. I'm going to lock on, send the red Pikmin at it. Usually, they do a good amount, they do a good chunk of damage. You can then just charge them back on after you've whistled them back. That's done. Now, we grab the phone. And because, like I said, they only carry things as quick as the slowest item, you need to throw all your other Pikmin back on it, pretty much, because otherwise, these guys ain't getting that back on time. For whatever reason, they're a massive pain in the arse. The sun will be setting soon. Any stray Pikmin will undoubtedly face attacks from the nocturnal predators. I can't speak. But the Pikmin that are close to the onion should be able to make it back on their own. I don't know about those Pikmin that are by those two walls on either side of the screen that would be able to stop them from getting back. Or ones that are like right next to the Drake. They just jump on our spaceship. It's really frustrating when you think about it like that. Make sure Pikmin are in your squad. Or close to the onion when the sun sets. All others will perish. I better call back the Pikmin who are in my squad before it's too late. But it could be tiring to walk around everywhere to collect all the Pikmin. So I'll make sure that when you press A near the SS Drake, a whistle will sound that will call all Pikmin back to the onion. Wait. How am I only just hearing about that now? We'll collect that data file, then we'll worry about whatever that's doing later. Our fruit here is coming. Our phone has made it back clearly as well. Let's check our iPad and see what's up. We're receiving a transmission from the Drake. Here, look, here's our 2G phone or whatever. It's got a removable battery. It looks like it charges on like a charge dock thing. So this might even be a home phone. Analyze recovered item. That's the Data Glutton. Don't know why I can't speak. An ancient communication device used on this planet. It contains technology unknown to Kopai and is emitting a signal even now. It's got nuclear. If I integrate this device into the Drake's communication system, even though we don't know how it works, I should be able to boost our signal strength. Looks like it's going to be an all-nighter for me. So this guy, Alf's up on his night grind, you know, he's just going at it right now, you know? He ain't stopping for no one. I'm gonna hope that some more Pikmin might be able to carry this. I really doubt it. Yeah, they can't. Okay, that's fine. In that case, we'll leave that. We will just get some Pikmin to take this back. And what we're gonna do is I think we're gonna just straight up, once this arrives, we're gonna leave Alf with these Pikmin. We're just gonna leave him here. Brittany, you're gonna walk backwards and hopefully meet up with that thing. I'm gonna check the map, pressing minus, seeing where it is. it looks like it's actually going to make here on time, which is good, because that means Brittany will be able to pluck a bunch of Pikmin when they get there. Alf will also be doing the same just here. That's great. Let's go kill another fiery blowhog. For the sake of it. There's no reason not to. He's right here, waiting to be murdered. There's genuinely no reason why you wouldn't just collect everything you possibly could in this area, seeing as I have nothing else to do. There is no more criteria. Oh, the onion stopped spitting out seeds. That's actually going to do me a favor. But the Pikmin inside the onion still seem to be increasing in numbers. You see that going poof, poof right there? I'll tell you what, this might be the only time you're able to see this cutscene with a new onion. Well, actually it's not, but it's very unlikely that you'd see it and it's not the onion that's at the Drake. So this is kind of cool. Apparently, once the number of Pikmin in the field reaches 100, any new Pikmin will stay inside the onion. This means that a maximum of 100 Pikmin can be active outside the onion at any one time. Here's our Pikminology number 8. There's a limit to the number of Pikmin on the surface at a time, but more can sprout inside the onion. I'll tell you what, that kind of makes no sense. Like, how does the law of physics for Pikmin... Okay, we're calling you back. We're going to go to Brittany, and we're going to make sure that she's plucked these. But yeah, how does the rule around that actually work? Like, how close to this area would you have to be to not be able to have a Pikmin to come out of an onion? Why is it 100? It feels so arbitrary and very... I know it's a game mechanic. I'm just trying to think of how it, like, works in the world that we're in right now. Anyway, we're at the end of the day. And here we go, with our Drake and Onion, and an upset bolmoe right here. Just gonna go wander around for the rest of the night, Pikminless, because I didn't let a single one die to the end of the day, apart from the couple that got killed by one at the beginning for some reason. And what are these onions doing? They're doing a mating dance, that's what they're doing. Look at this. Here we go, they absorb each other and then get slightly fatter. I'll have to make a note of this fascinating behavior. Yes, you will, Alf. Exactly how I described it, not how you said it. Different colored onions can fuse into a single onion. I do think that the onion fusing makes a lot of sense compared to the other games where they all just sat outside by the ship on their own. Doesn't really make any sense. Anyway, let's analyze the other fruit too. So we've got a face wrinkler here. I'm gonna let it do it in real time for a little bit, until we've at least seen most of the fruit types. Because there is, as you can see there at the bottom, a fast forward button. So with this one, I'll speed it up. Here. There we go. There's our fire-breathing feast. I didn't really get a chance to look at it properly. I seem to be very indecisive about how I'm going to do this, so I'm just going to speed it up, because you don't need to see it. Like, it happens the same way every time. You see what the fruit looked like there at the beginning, that's it, that's all you need. Here we go, let's drink one of our major provisions. And we have a juice buffer now because we've collected enough fruit to have 7 containers. So here's our day 2. Really bummed out about that random Pikmin death there right in the middle, because I might have been able to go really far through this without letting a single one die. Very frustrating. Anyway, let's press next. We recovered the communication device that was inside the Armoured Mawdad. According to Alf, this device contains parts that may expand the Drake's communications range. I've never seen him so excited. I'm more than happy to write today's report while Alf examines the device. Sometimes he can be so diligent. Brittany's got a crush on Alf. No, she just admires him. Like, that's a very gendered reading of what just happened there, considering they're 3 centimeters tall. Anyway, cool, the game's saved. That's the end of this episode, actually. I'm going to end this really abruptly. Thanks for watching. Next time, we're going back. We're going to go find Charlie. Hopefully.